Hey, it's Kina Knisley with Team K Square to Keller Williams, and I am with Fabby Rangel today from San Diego. Thanks for joining us on Real Talk About Real Estate. I am so excited that you're here. So,
Thank you.
tell me about what area of San Diego are you working in?
Yes, so Kina, thank you so much for putting this together. So I cover from the top of Oceanside, which is closer to Orange County, all the way to San Isidro, which is closer to the Mexican border on the Tijuana side. So cover all of San Diego County.
So, wow. Okay, so how's the market in San Diego? What's your average price point?
Yeah, so our median sales price for San Diego for a single family home is at 1,075,000. The higher price, yeah, we have some of the highest, obviously, price points of the country, larger than Los Angeles at some point, San Francisco, New York, and then our single, or I'm sorry, the attached properties are about 675 for attached properties here in San Diego, and we've had that influx and really like relocation from a lot of Northern California moving down here to San Diego.
So, are you seeing, are your condos, like we've lost probably 2% in our condo values because of the insurance, the master plan insurance? Are you guys having the same problems there? Are your insurance costs on the condos rising significantly?
Right, great question. I mean, California as a whole, as you're in Hawaii, right? As you've probably seen on the news, insurance is a touchy subject right now, and so we have seen like an influx of insurance costs going up. However, in San Diego, we've had limited inventory in the last couple years, and so families that wanted to find that first starter property maybe weren't looking at single family homes. You know that's a high median sales price. So our strong buyer pool was really in those condos, those townhomes. So prices in for condos and townhomes haven't dropped, and we haven't seen because a lot of first-time home buyers, families that are going to be buying that second property are still starting off and seeing the value of buying those condos and townhomes that are still increasing in value.
Yeah. So, what are you seeing for your HOA fees? What are your average HOA fees on a condo?
Yeah, so HOAs can range between, and it depends, obviously, between North County and South or even Central. I've seen HOAs starting at $200 a month up to 650, 700, just depending on the amenities and what they're offering with the HOAs.
See,
So yeah.
lucky if we find one at 500. If I find HOAs at $500 a month, I'm doing a freaking happy dance. 100 to 1800 a month. There's one, it went up from I think it was 600 a month. It went up to 3000 a month because of the age of the
Wow.
buildings and then what the insurance is costing them. Well,
Mhm.
that's what they're saying. I don't know.
Right.
No.
Right.
But as I'm doing these talks with other agents, no one else has. I talked to Stephen Schiffman in Savannah, Georgia, or is it Savannah? Is that Georgia?
Yeah, Savannah. Yeah.
And his are like 200. And then I told him what ours were. He's like, oh my, it's a house payment there. So I don't, ours are significantly higher even than yours. So I'm kind of
Yeah.
surprised that you guys aren't at
And
the,
in some communities, for example, I have a listing down in Chula Vista, which is Otay, and it's a newer community. You have on top of that the added Mellow Ruse tax. So it's you could see possibly two HOAs in a community, around 150 and then 350 for two HOAs within one community, and then on top of that you have Mellow Ruse, which takes care of any parks, any type of city maintenance that needs to be done. So that is another cost to buyers that are definitely looking. And I'm
does
sure, as
that
you know, buyers are very, what was that?
it has an impact, right, on their buying power.
For
So,
sure. For sure. Yes.
but,
Yeah.
but wow. Now, what about investments? Is it a good place to invest? Are you getting investors and being able to cash flow in San
So
Diego?
San Diego is when I get that question with people that are looking to cash flow, like they're looking to cash flow maybe in parts of, other parts of the country, we have to be very specific on the property and the location. If people are coming to me and they're asking, can we cash flow on a condo? Can we cash flow on a townhome with the HOAs, with the increase in the HOA payments? That cash flow number is going to be it's going to be more difficult. Now, if you're looking for long-term appreciation, San Diego is a great area. There are pockets, like for example, I'm thinking of Logan Heights, which is more downtown. You're going to find homes that are older, but the value in that property is really the lot size. And in the last couple years, Todd Gloria has really changed some of the zoning laws that kind of go into people that have those larger lots to be able to create or to build ADUs. So that's really what we're seeing. If somebody's telling me that they want to cash flow on a property, the best property that you're going to be able to cash flow on is the one that you build. And so finding that home that has a larger lot, for example, we had a colleague of mine, he started building just really down the street here from where I am. I'm in the area of Golden Hill. He found a property that needed renovations. He purchased it, flipped it, and now is going to be building additional units in the back where he's going to be able to cash flow on those two additional studios. And so really that's where we're seeing the cash flow in San Diego. So it's really important to look at neighborhood and really look at zoning for
Yes.
that.
So no.
Yeah.
So why are people moving to San Diego? What kind of people are moving in?
Yeah, San Diego, San Diegans, they love lifestyle. They love being outdoors. There are a lot of people that I meet that are like, "Hey, how long have you been in San Diego?" And they're like, I actually moved here 15 years ago. I moved here 10 years ago. I moved here, so long ago." There are a lot of people that relocate here. It is fewer that I find that are like generational San Diegans that have lived here for a number of years. A lot of people move from other parts of the country because they absolutely love the lifestyle. You can be, playing volleyball at Mission Beach at 8 a.m. and then, catch a sunset concert, downtown. And it's just, there's just so much to do. People like enjoy the weather pretty much all year round with some pockets of like May gray, June gloom. But I really do think it's the lifestyle that's attracting people here. On top of that, we have amazing tech companies that have built their headquarters down here. For example, Amazon, Google, we've had Qualcomm here for a number of years. And so, especially after the pandemic, people were thinking, how are we going to we're looking to expand just where we live, but also the lifestyle that we're looking to have. And so San Diego has really seen like an influx of people from Northern California coming down here, and people really do move here for the lifestyle that they can get.
Yeah. Wow. So what's your
Yeah.
favorite thing to do in San Diego?
Yeah, so I really love to play volleyball with my friends. That's what I was mentioning before. Every Sunday and Wednesdays, we have practice in South Mission Beach, and so we'll take a couple balls out there and we'll just do like 2-on-2 and be out on the sand. And so I love doing that. I love jumping in the water, playing volleyball with my friends, or if we're hiking at Torrey Pines. I really do like to take advantage of just the sunshine that we have here. I'm originally from California, Southern California. I grew up in Ventura County, it's about 3 hours from here. So when I moved down here to San Diego, I was like, it's bigger. It's kind of like my hometown, just kind of 10x it. It's a little bit bigger, but I've always just enjoyed being outdoors, whether it's playing volleyball or, we have really good, great, amazing restaurants. And there's so many different hubs, whether if you're looking for great Italian food in Little Italy, or if you're wanting to get a little bit more casual dining and maybe go hop and do some like brewery tours, you can go to North Park. So I moved here when I was 21. I found a really great group of friends. Another thing is that people here are really friendly and there's a lot of social groups, whether it's paddleboard meetups, volleyball meetups, um, you know, um, people doing bar crawls. There's always something happening because people just want
Fun.
to be outside here.
Plus, you speak Spanish also.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that's great. So you can help any of our clients that need
Yeah.
little Spanish speaking. Because I always feel guilty. We got a lot of Japanese buyers and sellers, and
Uh-huh.
it's not fair if you can't explain it in something they can really
Exactly.
understand. I feel like I talk so fast too. I'm not the best.
I talk fast too in Spanish and really like I started my YouTube channel, Faby in the San Diego, probably over a little over a year ago. And when I was just thinking about what type of content that I wanted to do, I was really doing a lot of Instagram reels, and I was like, I want to change and do long form content. I am a Spanish speaker, kind of stand out with my content. And I just did a quick search and I really saw that there was one other person maybe doing content in Spanish. And so that's when I really decided to lock in and do my one thing and do all of my content in Spanish. And really through that, I have been able to connect with my Spanish speaking community, practice myself my real estate verbiage because you have to practice that. It's not just it doesn't just come naturally to me. I had to definitely practice it, and I feel like I've gotten a lot of value from being able to really master that, like that additional language that I have.
Yes.
So yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're no, this has been great. So thank you
Yeah.
so much for being with us on the Real Talk about real estate. And if you have anybody moving to the San Diego County, please let me know because I would love to connect you. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Kina.